Hey there, it's Krista, and I wanted to share with everybody kind of my journey of where I am right now when it comes to abundance. I know that I'm a very powerful manifester. It is something that I put into practice every single day. It is not, in my opinion, something that you read a book and go, oh, I know about it. You don't know about manifestation. You don't know about abundance. It is about being it and becoming it, and that means putting it into a daily practice, morning, noon, and night, and really becoming what that transformation is. So I wanted to share with you some things that I've been up to and a book that I really enjoyed, in case this you might be looking for something. It might be right up your alley as well. So let's start with, I'm just going to mainly talk about this one, which is It's Not Your Money by Tosha Silver. And I heard it somewhere. I think somebody mentioned it on Facebook, and it just like grabbed me. I'd been looking for a book, and I was like, all right, this is the one. I immediately ordered it on Amazon, grabbed it right away, and it's that subtitle that got me as well. How to Live Fully from Divine Abundance. How to live fully from divine abundance. And that to me is what it really is about. It's about the life experience. It is about this fullness and richness of how I live my life. And a big part of that is being at ease and feeling the flow and having the ability and capacity to do the things that I desire. And that piece of abundance, of money, the energy of money, there's so much to that. And it's something that I enjoy reading about, and I'm still like on my own quest, right? I know it's there. I'm feeling it getting closer and closer. I know that throughout my life I've always been very blessed, that things have always, I've always been supported, but there's another level that I know is my birthright and that is mine to claim. And so I continue on my quest to be what I need to be, to learn what I need to learn, to make the changes, to actually achieve that. And I don't know if you feel that same way, that you maybe feel like you've already hit your maximum capacity and you are fully in it, which is amazing, but perhaps you're still in that place of knowing that there is more, that you can be more, or allow more into your life. And so that's what this It's Not Your Money book is talking about. You want to guess whose it is if it's not yours? Well, it's God, source, love. Tosha refers to God as love with a capital L. It can be referred to as divine abundance, whatever that is or means to you. If the name is interchangeable, it is that higher energy and that higher power, that it's not up to us to create it or to look to somebody else or a job or a thing or a person. And it's almost hard to articulate, but as you read it, it can be very simple if you're in the heart space of allowing to not just see things differently, but feel things differently. It's kind of interesting because I read a couple years ago, which was very impactful to me. It's called The Abundance Book by John Randolph Price. A tiny little green book. It looks like it's barely a pamphlet, but it's actually jam-packed full of content. And that was very inspirational to me as I wrote my Ignite Your Abundance journey, the journal that is not out yet, but I'm in the process, and I will be publishing it later this year. That book was very instrumental and inspirational to me in creating that journal that I've written. And Tasha's methodology and way of thinking and this surrendering and releasing your finances, your money, the things that you desire, releasing that to God, to love. It's a wonderful book. I've enjoyed it so much. I read through it in just 2 weeks. I could have gone through faster, but I wanted to do a little bit at a time. They have some beautiful prayers, and then here's the piece: is you want to really activate it, right? Remember, when it comes to all of this, it's not just about reading it as knowledge and being like, oh, I've learned that. It doesn't mean anything until you put it into your own practice. And so to put these shifts, to change your energy and to create that into a practice, it really involves a couple of things. And here's some things why I like to share this, because you can do it too. journal. Here's my journal. I started at the beginning of the year. Look at this beauty. It is just packed full of brightly colored wonderfulness. It is so rich, so fabulous. And my bookmark. It's writing things down. It's taking the things, writing them for you, writing in the present tense, writing it as it has happened. And then, so 1 is writing it down. 2 is reciting things aloud, so reading them out loud. 3 is to read it aloud and record it on your phone as a voice recorder, and then play it back. When I play my own words back to me, reciting these prayers, manifestos, whatever you want to call it, I like to move. I actually like to move my body, and I say the things as I'm moving and really owning it and embodying the energy of it. And you can do that again and again, because in the beginning you can say things and it doesn't mean that your conscious or your subconscious is buying it. It just might be talk. So it's a matter of saying, repeating until you can embody that. And again, that's why it's a daily practice. So the reading, the writing, the listening to it, hearing it back from yourself, embodying it with movements, just a beautiful way. So check out her book if this is speaking to you at all. And I finished that. I was going to take it with me on my trip, but I finished it already. Took the notes that I need. I'll be taking my journal with me. And my friend Nedra recommended this little book that I just started this morning, and that's going to be what I'm taking on to Italy as well. So I'm kind of looking forward to my long plane ride that happens in 2 days, because I've got some awesome content to go through, and I am on my way. What about you? I'd love to hear what you're up to when it comes to abundance, your relationship with money, the energy of money. What do you do to improve if you're wanting something different than you have right now? If you believe that there is more that's available to you, if you believe that you can be more in this world, what does that look like? What is your practice? And hey, if you've read It's Not Your Money, let me know. I'd love to know what you liked about it so much. She shares great, just like short little stories that represent the points that she's making. I like that they're short, because I don't care for books that go on these long stories. You don't know where they're going. This one is really on the point. She talks about cutting cords, about surrender, about releasing. And then, of course, already right off the bat on this one, it's talking about the energy of money. It's a great topic because, like it or not, we're surrounded by money all the time. So you can either fear it, dread it, resist it, be wrapped in shame and not enoughness, or the struggle of it, or even have it own you, or you can take action to create a relationship with money that is loving and rich and full and in flow, the circulation of giving and receiving and allowing and being and generating and being a part of that energy. So I wish you a beautiful, wonderful day, and I'll be back in, I don't know, after my trip. I'll share with you my thoughts on the next book. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.